Horrific Network special event. This is Door to Door Week.
She was one of Raph's minions, and she's Les's sister. Samantha Gonzalez, what's going on?
Nothing much.
So what was your takeaway experience from the day out at Wilma's ranch when we filmed that Raph scene? Other than the fact that you couldn't get that blood off of you for like 2 days.
I guess the fact that it takes so much to, just film one part of the movie. There's a lot that goes into it.
Favorite part to it?
Probably like trying to beat the shit out of my brother.
Yeah, it's funny. We'll pause right now so you people can see the scene, the little cutscene that she's talking about. She was one of Raph's minions, and she's Les's sister. Samantha Gonzalez, what's going on?
Nothing much.
So what was your takeaway experience from the day out at Wilma's ranch when we filmed that Raph scene? Other than the fact that you couldn't get that blood off of you for like 2 days.
I guess the fact that it takes so much to, just film one part of the movie. There's a lot that goes into it.
Favorite part to it?
Probably like trying to beat the shit out of my brother.
Yeah, it's funny. We'll pause right now so you people can see the scene, the little cutscene that she's talking about. Okay, so now we're back. You saw Kevin. Now the cut in the film actually shows like Kevin grabbing you and throwing you into like Charlie, and Charlie has like the big ass like staff thing.
Yeah.
That he's banging on the trailer. And so at what point did you beat the hell out of Kevin?
I said trying.
No, I'm trying to beat the hell out of Kevin. Okay.
His skin came off on me. His fake skin. It was hella gross.
Is that how you expressed it? Like, ew, your face skin is coming off on me?
No, it was his arm, because we were like grabbing at each other, and his arm skin came off on me, and his makeup.
One of the, it's almost like an urban legend on the set of the film now, is whether or not Gorilla Glue exists. Now, we spent almost a whole day out there, and she told someone her name's in the credits, like Sue Randell. I was just going to say Sue Gorilla Glue, because I didn't know what her last name was for the longest time. But do you think she's a real person, or some kind of a specter or spirit that just haunts that field?
I don't know.
It's an honest answer. We're getting more specter or spirit responses because there's no one that crazy, and you'll see on Sunday, that should be living on this planet. How long did it take you to get all that stuff off of you? Because I remember at one point you yelled at me because I had some of that latex in your hair.
Yeah, he got it in my eyebrow. I thought my eyebrow was gonna come off, and it was in my hairline, and I was ripping it. Oh my gosh, it hurt so bad, and it took me a couple hours to get it off, but the stain from the blood stayed on for a couple more days on my arms.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, my hands were red for a while.
You shot me in the eye.
I did not shoot you.
When you were shooting me with a spray bottle of blood, you shot me in the eye. And I was standing there. You just walked away. You shot me in the eye.
I did not.
And then you just walked away, and I was standing there. It was in my eye, and I didn't want to open my eyes because I didn't want it to get in my eyes. So I was just standing there. I was like, Jimmy, where'd you go?
I was nowhere.
You shot me in the face and just walked away and like went to someone else and started shooting them. And like one of the makeup people came over and was like, okay, I got you. I'll help you get this out of your eye. You just like left. I was like, really?
Good times. Good times. What are you most looking forward to on Sunday? Just seeing the film, seeing everybody there? What's going to be your favorite part of it?
I really want to see how it comes together, and just, I just want to see it come together, and I want to see my sister's scene too.
Yeah, your sister's scene is going to be pretty interesting. A lot of high-tech fans, or hentai, or whatever you're saying.
Hentai.
Whatever that is. Going to be very excited about your sister's scene.
Oh,
but, yeah. Thanks, Sam, for coming on and voicing your opinion. I respectfully deny ever squirting you in the face or screwing up your eyebrows for what could have, may or may not have been 2 to 3 weeks after the film. So now, joining on the countdown to the release of Door to Door is the first face that you're going to see. Think about that for a second, Pete. You are the first face minus Charlie in the opening credits. But when it goes from the opening credits, then it goes from The Horrific Network Presents, fade out, fade in, Pete Woodstruck is the first face on the Door to Door film with his classic line. You remember what the line is?
No.
No?
I don't. I didn't realize I was going to be the first face. That's
intimidating? Is it?
Well, I'm glad I didn't know at the time. It's kind of fun now.
Oh yeah, the girls I need to talk to you or whatever it was. That's
yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. So a little fun fact: Pete's not only dad, he's also a monster later on in the film.
Yeah, along with one of my sons.
Which one did you like more? What day was funner for you?
You know, I liked the first 2 times. One was at the store. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the scene where I had to tell my daughter that her sister was dead.
Oh yeah. Spoiler alert.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Her sister Kat was dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so the storyline. I don't know. You seemed like you were more out of your shell when we went to the yard for the rafting, like you were used to it. Storyline, I feel like it tripped you up at first, like.
Well, I did have some trouble trying to remember my lines, but you were very gracious and allowed me to stumble through that several times.
What you like working with Jordan?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed the work with her.
Cicely?
Yeah. Cicely and Jordan were my girls, my daughters.
It's a shame that you never got to see Michael in the actual demon makeup.
You're right. I'm looking forward to seeing the movie, though. I'll be able to see everybody then.
We're anticipating. It's gotten a lot of good attention thus far, and now we're starting to do this promo thing on the YouTube channel where it's countdown a la Super Bowl style. Hopefully this movie's actually better than this year's Super Bowl, because this year's Super Bowl is kind of garbage, but that's another interview for another time. But right now we're going to take, so we already played, or we're going to play right now. We'll take a break, and we're going to actually show the very first line in the movie, the girls, when I need a second, or whatever the line goes. But this is the very first thing you're going to see in Door to Door.
Girls, I'd like to have a word with you two before we call it a day.
Okay, so now we're back. Now, let's fast forward like a month, and Pete is blood from head to toe. And do you think that that girl, so we've been asking everybody, do you think that the girl who claimed that she shoved Gorilla Glue into an empty socket in her mouth and then was gnawing on that head all day, do you remember this?
Oh, yes.
Do you think that she's fictitious, or do you think that she was an actual person?
I thought she was an actual person.
Okay. So right now it's 1-1, because Sam thought fictitious. But she's just a ghost, a specter, a spirit of that field.
You're talking about at
the raft shoot. At the raft shoot, when you guys were the monsters.
Right.
She was the one who would not put that severed head down to save her life.
Yeah. She lived there, didn't she?
Supposedly. What was it? So what's your favorite part of the whole thing, man?
Watching the other people was my favorite part, because there was no pressure on me to perform at the time.
So during the raft one.
Oh, that was pretty amazing. The guy who played with the long hair.
Oh, the guy who plays Raph, Will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will did a good job.
Yeah, he did. His makeup was pretty intense. What are you looking forward to this Sunday the most? Just to see the whole thing done?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing the movie and seeing how everyone interacted and how it all came together. When you're in part of the movie, you don't see everything, and it doesn't necessarily be in the same chronological form and so on. So
that's the thing that's kind of a trip, is that really the only people are Jordan, Andrew, myself, and Charlie, who were there. There were some days Charlie wasn't there, but Jordan, Andrew, and myself were there pretty much every day. And so we were talking the other day that at the premiere, it's going to be the first time that I can think of that the minus one or two people who can't make it, but for the most part, the entire group, cast, and crew is in the same location on the same day, which is going to be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But cool, Pete. So next we'll have to get you on one of the next projects.
All right.
So Pete, according to my father, Pete the robot wood truck.